talk about it. Welcome to this week's episode of Let's Talk About It. I am your host, Bridget Nicole, and to the right of me, we have my co-host.
Co-host?
Okay, look, here we go with titles. So maybe not co-host, maybe he's a guest. You want to be a guest?
No.
Oh, you want to be a co-host?
Co-host is with, hey,
okay,
co-host.
Take it, co-host. Tell him who you are.
I'm Julian.
My co-host, Julian.
Well, damn. Learn something new every day.
You know what? Thank you guys for tuning in as always here on NewViewTV.com, where I'm going to go ahead and give you our disclaimers. We are not politically correct. We're not here to give you the fashion of the week. We're not here to give you the weather or the latest news. What we are here to do is to talk about it. What are we going to talk about? It depends on you. Shout out to all 1,400 members in our Let's Talk About It family on Facebook.com. Thank you all for submitting your questions. We're going to dig right into it. Y'all know the little red bowl. We never know what we're going to get until we open it up. So, co-host, do the honors.
Let's see.
Shake it.
Let me put this thing back on there.
Why he got to be so extra? We go through this every
Extra
week.
is my middle name.
Yes, you are absolutely correct.
Okay.
You got to slide the bowl back like that.
Because you can have it.
Tell me you got something good.
Well, the question is, shave or not to shave? Signed by Mr. I Can't Stand a Funky Monkey.
Mr. I Can't Stand a Funky Monkey. Well, depending on what you like, I know it's some men that like that Amazon look.
You can keep that wolf pussy. Keep it, save it for the birds.
So you're not even going to let us get in real good. You just
save it. And listen, ladies, nobody wants that baby pussy. If it's bald like my hand, save that. Nobody want to. It reminds you of an infidel. It reminds you of a baby. Some men like that shit. Just give me a strip of hair, no stubbles. Keep the stubbles till they hurt your lips. All of this is messed up. Save all of that. Do not give me no wolf pussy and don't give me no bald pussy because that is horrible. Horrible. You drop those panties, I'll just slap you. I swear to God.
That's why we fight every week. We would not.
Let me tell you, that's just it's really disrespectful.
Wait a minute.
You know, first off, hair brings on funk. Thank you, Mr. Funky Monkey, because you know that hair brings on smells. So if you are to drop your panties and you have hair, don't expect to. Listen, some folks get into that. Some folks love that. I know a person said, only thing I do is just trim the top, the dead heads. Get rid of it. Leave them something to the imagination. Don't leave it, don't afro. No, we don't need to pick through it. Listen.
Ain't nobody picking.
It's a little bit like, you see, my arm is hairy, but you can see the skin up underneath.
Okay.
Now if it's like my beard, I'm just like.
But I'm gonna tell you something. If you hit me one more time,
I just push your head.
that's the same goddamn thing. Now put your hands on
Okay,
me.
come on with the next
Keep
question.
your damn hands to yourself. He gonna see. Whoo! I can't get it out. Y'all gonna see me act a queenly fool in here if he do that shit again.
That's what they get for giving me a cocktail before the show.
And so we move on. Why are women so obsessed with butt injections and breast implants? Signed, you are beautiful just the way you are. Oh, well, Mrs. Beautiful, just the way you are. I don't know what's wrong with these tramps and getting all these butt injections and making their butt pop and they want their titties to perk up, and that's unnatural and it's unhealthy. Leave it alone. If God wanted you to have triple D's, that's what he would have gave you. Leave it alone. Then they injecting, what I heard was fix the flat and they.
Well, you know what? That's for those people of the homosexual.
The homosexuals.
Yeah, the transgender. Those guys are getting fix the flat, and then their breast is hard as this table. So, you know, there are people who are doing fix it flat. But me, personally, I don't, first off, you don't need a mouthful of titties, ladies. I can't, please don't, listen. If you got a big old breast, double D's and E's, no man wants to, That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
They want to put their face in the
That is
they
ridiculous.
like that.
The man only wants a mouthful of titties. He's just going right here in the areolas and stuff. He don't want, listen.
I'm listening.
And then you wake up, woman, she's sitting, look at your titties, they sit on this table.
That's
probably
okay,
probably when you take your bra off, they probably at your
They
mouth.
don't hit the no, they don't
That's
hit the
just
floor.
too many titties.
This is not too many titties. These titties is all natural. This is what
And
it's
that's
supposed to
beautiful.
look like.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. And listen, they have deflatations of asses nowadays. After so long, these ladies don't really know. Seriously, health-wise, that stuff is really goes bad after so long. And then you have to go and get breast augmentation all over again, butt lifts all over again. Stuff deflates. Look at we were just talking about this at work the other day. I think it was K. Michelle and Nicki Minaj. Somebody came out on stage and they butt surgery went wrong.
Oh, wow.
And that stuff messes up, and then they go to these Dr. Miami's or these buy one get one free. You go with me and I go with you, and then you get your titties, I get my butt, and we gonna go in half. That shit. And then they go to these people then they got the back garage people, back to the folks who do fix it flat. They'll put that shit in you, and everything will be hard as a brick, and the stuff don't even move. I know a transgender guy. Well, he ain't no transgender. He's a drag queen. And his titties as hard as a brick wall.
Why do you know what that man's titties feel like?
Listen, I'm not a gayer, but let me tell you something. And I ain't doing no gaying. But he once was a man, I went up to him and his shit like this. So listen, I wasn't doing no gaying. And I wasn't no gayer. And sorry for all of our homosexual and our LBG.
We're not bashing.
We are not bashing.
LGBTQ,
hello,
XYZ.
all those acronyms,
Yes,
you know.
yes.
So, but anyway, we're not bashing. So please, I love all of my people of that
Nature.
and all that, you know.
Moving
Acronym.
right along. We're just gonna say, be you, do you, be great in the body that God gave you. Leave that other stuff alone.
And somebody truly does love it.
Absolutely, somebody gonna
Yeah,
love
somebody gonna love it.
it. Even if your titties sit on a table like mine, that's okay.
Child, that's just a good wonder bra.
You a lie.
Even if they sell one.
Who even? That's on time. I even selling Wonder Bras no more.
Whatever happened to men taking pride in their relationship, signed by old school? Well,
I think we talked about that before. We had a conversation about men taking pride in their relationships. I don't know. Maybe we got some women out here that ain't doing what they supposed to do.
absolutely. And then there are some women who don't appreciate a relationship and don't appreciate a good man. It takes two to make a relationship.
This is true.
But yeah, you have to respect me and I have to respect you, and you got to be my arm piece just as much as I'm your arm piece. So you have got to make sure that your relationship is equally balanced.
Okay.
And then he or she has got to meet you some point in way, because
Meet me in the middle.
meet me in the middle. Me personally, when I was married, I gave 95% into my marriage. Well, not into my marriage, into the husband status, and my wife gave 5%. Not as giving it. I'm talking about the role of being the old
head
school
in
role,
your
the
house.
head.
Right.
So. And that comes to a part of pride, because if he feel like that he is, I am man, hear me roar, then that's how he's gonna feel. Come on, baby, I am man, hear me roar. But you got these INDEPENT.
Yeah, that's what I was going
You
to
got
say.
all.
Women that don't know how to be loved.
You got all that old foolishness, and you don't even know. You have women that don't even know how to be submissive and know how to treat a good man. And so he then says, okay, it is what it is. That's just Nikki.
No, don't put my name in that sentence. That's what
I'm just saying. I'm
you
using you
say
as
Sarah or
you know what?
Monique or Catherine. We're not gonna say Nikki. Nikki, I think I do pretty darn well.
I don't know what you do.
You don't need to.
I ain't seen a relationship since King Uzziah died. He died in the
King who?
King Uzziah. He's in the King James Version Bible, Book of Isaiah, in the 54th chapter. King Uzziah died.
Quote scripture.
Yes.
Anywho, if you are used to being a professional side chick, then you don't know how to operate in I want to say a main woman status, but in an actual relationship where it's all.
These women don't even know how to be side chicks. They side chicks and they're side chicks to a side chick, or a side chick to another man. They don't even, these people don't. These people, let me tell you something. These women and the women that are out there that are watching, you are no longer, or no, your title has been stripped. Ask your mother or your auntie what it really is to be a side chick. When she's got Mr. Harry down the street, he's married, and he's taking care down at y'all's house, and your mama's just chilling with Mr. Harry, and can see his wife and say, hey, how you doing? But keep on ticking, but know her lane and stays in it.
Now, let's get this clear. We are not promoting side chick status. We definitely
I am. I'll
be
take
a
one in
wife.
2018, Alex, for 100.
I'm sick of you. Listen here. We are not promoting side chicks. No, that bad bitch shit is dead. We want queens. Bring the queens back. Bring the women back who knew how to take care of her household and her neighbor's household if they fell down on hard times.
We're bringing education with them. Because half of them ain't trying to go to school and get no education to go with it.
Oh, yeah. It's so sad. I'm so sorry. Well, anyway, hope we were able to answer that question. We're going to move right along and keep this train going. So, is it ever okay to date a friend's ex? Signed, Mr. I need to know. Mr. I need to know. That means you got your eye on your girlfriend's best friend, and I'm going to need you to sit your ass down.
Or your boy's ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
If you don't want your ass whooped in 2018,
18, leave it alone.
Then you better leave that alone. Because it really gives you an awkward feel.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, I've been fucking him all this time and you didn't have your eye on him. So that made me wonder if you've been trying to creep.
But wait a minute, but also how this happens is, ladies and gentlemen, stop telling your friends, oh girl, he can fuck like a choo-choo train. And he can go all night. And he does this, or man, she squirts from here to Kalamazoo. All that old nasty stuff, that stuff stays in the bedroom. That's how this comes about, man. Your best friend, while you go, it takes you right back to Players Club.
Yeah.
When Cousin Ebony was doing to old girl's boyfriend, because she watched him. And did you see the part? He watched her in the kitchen with her panties on.
Yes, he did.
Girl, go put some clothes on. That ain't nobody but Lance. No, me and you take your girlfriend come out of her panties, take your raggedy ass in there, put some clothes on, and then bring your ass back out. If he come out there, listen nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And we don't say that.
I'm sorry.
And then he went, ow.
Listen, don't come out here like that. That's disrespectful.
No, it's disrespectful.
There you go.
There you go. So yeah, no, it's never okay to date your friend's ex, because that means you were sneaking and creeping all along, and that's how you get beat up in 2018. That's what we're not gonna do. Because
you know what, he or she will know your faults.
Absolutely.
And where you slacking at, and will pick that stuff up. That's right.
And make them think they got the woman of the year or the man of the year.
Marvin C. said his name was Joe.
Yep, old Mr. Joey.
Mr. Jody came through and was screeping with your woman. All right, let me go on because I can be out there all day. Is it okay for your children to call your new girlfriend or new boyfriend mommy or daddy? Fuck no. No.
Well, you didn't go say who asked the question.
I didn't even give a damn who asked the question. No. They have a mother, they have a father. They have a mother, they have a father.
But the father might not be in the child's life.
But that does not matter. It is really a disrespectful thing to let your child call the next man or woman
Don't be back
mommy
there again.
or
Before I
daddy.
say something, get on camera.
it is disrespectful because that role is a God-given role. That doesn't mean that they are positive in that role, but you are not my child's mother or father, or mommy or daddy, because that is about the same line and in the same role. I have dated plenty of women who have children, and I'd be damned if they call me Daddy Julian, or my name is Mr. Julian, Mr. J, Mr. Jones. My name could be all of that. My name could be Mr. Motherfucker, all you got, for all I care. But I am not your daddy.
I happen to disagree.
Oh, bullshit.
No, because I'm going to tell you why I disagree. Because if I'm dating a man, and he's been in my children's life from day one, but you've been, say, Cam, he's 15, you've been the only man that Cam has seen in his life since day one. And if my man is okay with that, and you're, the thing is, you're taking care of him, you're providing for him, you're taking him to basketball games, football, you're giving him advice, you're disciplining him, you're doing all that. Because
that's just the role that he took. No, that's just the role that he took.
That is the role that he took. But if he is okay with my son, if my son is okay with calling him dad or Paul or whatever the case may be, whatever they decide, then that's between them. I'm not going to step in and say, no, don't call me a dad. Especially if you got a trifling ass daddy that you ain't never seen your whole life.
No, because let me tell you, I take this for instance. Like, I have a friend and she has children. And we went to Dave & Buster's and her daughter had ran off and I grabbed her by her hand. And I walked with her by her hand through Dave & Buster's. And do you know, when we got by ourselves later on, like 2 days later, she was like, she said, sir, I meant to tell you, I just don't appreciate. She said, I appreciate you making sure she was with you, but I don't like this in fact that she was holding your hand, because it makes her to believe that you're playing a role in which you're not.
That's where communication comes from.
But at the same time, it is so disrespectful because down the line when he does say, meet his daddy, and the first thing Cameron's going to say is, you ain't never my daddy. No, that's bullshit and that's disrespectful. He can be called Mr. So-and-so, but I tell you one thing that is disrespectful, ladies. My name is not Uncle Julian. It's not. Stop telling your kids that this is Uncle So-and-so. Because down the line, they're going to say, damn, we got a lot of uncles. That is not uncle, that is Mr. Julian, Mr. Paul, My mother has been with the same man for 16 years. And to this day, I was in high school. And to this day, his name is Kirk. His name ain't Mr. Kirk, his name is Kirk.
I call him Uncle Kurt.
Well, that's what you want to call him.
Well, your mama's fine.
But there you go. But to me, his name is Kirk. Now, I got a daddy. He's around the corner at New Crown Resting. But I don't have. That is not Daddy Kirk to me.
Well, that would be kind of odd. You a grown ass.
I gives no damn. That is what it is.
Okay,
Don't do it.
We don't always agree, but we can agree to disagree.
That's some complete fuck shit.
You know what, on that note, we're going to wrap this thing up because I know me and Julian will be going all day long, going back and forth about this topic. So, we thank you guys again for tuning in to Let's Talk About It. Until next week, subscribe, like, share, do all that wonderful stuff. Hit us up on newviewtv.com. We're on Facebook at Let's Talk About It, and Instagram, Twitter, all those social media handles. You already know how to find us. And we're out.
See y'all later.
Chris J. Beat.